I was a little upset, right?
Yeah.
And then I was very apologetic.
And I get it, you know, you're upset, but you still have to be reflective and put things into perspective, because Aaron still got in the car and drove. I think he... Oh yeah?
I don't know if it's possible or not.
Okay, real life is happening. Say hi to the film, Benji.
Yeah, she needs a big haircut. She's a big ball of fur. Oh, Desi, you can't even see. You can't even see, Desi. You're like one of those dogs that,
Oh, my back feels so good.
It's so soft and cuddly though.
Guys, Dad brought your food. Are you gonna come and eat?
Ooh. Thank you guys.
look at I brought them. A junior chicken for someone.
Why do they look so little and flat?
They are a little
They look like they're suffering from flat-sitis.
This looks like it's made for a little kid.
Oh my gosh. I know that wasn't gonna fill my tummy. What did you get to eat? The same as mine?
I didn't get anything.
Wow, why is that? You see?
I'm gonna make something at home.
Oh wow. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Oh my gosh.
Does anyone ever feel suspicious about why all the chicken nuggets are the same shape?
Because there's a mold.
There's a mold that they cut. Yeah.
Yeah, they look like a boot.
You want some?
Ooh, can you all see us? Good morning.
Here you go.
Good morning. It is Saturday and we're coming at you with a different kind of vlog. It is, you know, typically we would generally be at Costco. Actually, we've been juggling Costco between Saturdays and Sundays lately.
Yes.
But it's usually our grocery shopping morning. That's not happening today because Babe's already stopped at Costco this week on his way home. But they actually just came back. Him and Gabrielle just came back. They just came back from picking up some stuff that you can't get at the Costco because we're not buying it in bulk. So the things like my almond milk, my oat milk, I mean. Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Things like my oat milk and like cans of chickpeas and beans and stuff like that. And then he also brought lunch. I'm eating like a McChicken and chicken and bacon McWrap. That's what I'm gonna eat because it's literally like almost 3 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet. But Babes and I want to talk to you guys real quick because is she okay?
I can't connect with her. Michaela? Michaela? She FaceTimed me, but it does not connect him.
Uh-oh. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why.
I'll call her back.
What did you say?
Hi, Mick. Are you okay?
Okay, yeah.
You guys are having a good time?
You're having a time, yeah.
What time is pickup?
I don't know. I can't ask them.
Well, just get clarity and text us just so we know, and that way you're not springing it on us at the last minute that it's done. Like, you know what I mean?
Sorry, yeah, I'll go.
You should always prepare yourself and have your, the people who are picking you up, your parents, at least be prepared and know when to come in. That way you're not left stranded when it's done and everyone's left and gone home.
Yeah.
Okay. Just send us a text, I guess, when you got information on that.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
I'll let you fix as soon as I get some.
All right.
I love you.
All right. Love you.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that's good. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
That's nice to hear.
You guys, so you know, I always say on our channel we always share like these fun family vlogs. I'm not sure, over the year I just film like our daily lives and stuff like that all the time, but then we don't ever, even though we share like little snippets of the things that happen in real life, we never share like I guess like the hard parts of parenting, you know. Today's one of those days we're experiencing one of the hardships of parenting. So Babes, the day started off with Babes taking Michaela out for a drive. She's been going out for drives for a long time. When I say drive, it's like practice, because she does have her G1, but she delayed it. She was apprehensive about driving for the longest time. So you know, we pushed her, but at the same time was trying to be respectful, because with these things, you don't want to push people to the degree where they also they lose, you know what I mean? They just don't.
Yeah, they don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So we tried to just be respectful of that. And it's such a hard juggle being a parent, not knowing how much to push and how much to pull. Anyways, long story short, she got her G1 a while back, and then she's supposed to be getting her G2. And my timeline for her is like, don't let your birthday roll around and you don't have it. Okay, so today was like an event for her work. She's going, I think, bowling, and her she wanted a ride, so it just kind of worked out where she was going for a little test drive today with Dad. She was driving herself to her event, and then what happened?
And then she bumped the car in front of her at a stoplight. You know, and I was telling, you know, it was kind of shocking, to say the least, that kind of thing happened. It was pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she was disappointed in herself, but at the same time, I was a little upset.
As I think any parent would be.
I was a little upset, right?
Yeah.
And then I was very apologetic. Good thing she did. I don't think she did any damage to the cars.
Well, you went out and saw it.
I saw it. Yeah, there's no obvious damage to any of the vehicles. But it's just scary to think if that was another situation, what could have happened.
Exactly.
Right? That's
it's a
how
car
serious.
this time. It could be a person or a
person,
child.
Yeah.
And we know the dangers of that. And obviously, from her end, we know that she didn't intend on this happening either. But the whole thing with this whole driving thing, you know, it's just making sure that our kids understand the importance of driving and know that it's a privilege to do it and take it seriously. Just like how there's lots of rules and stuff surrounding, like don't text and drive and don't do, all these things are there because we want, you know, to prevent like serious things from happening. It's just, driving is one of those things where it's like a split second and it could change your life forever.
Change your life. You have to be,
and someone else's.
So any accident, you have to take it even more seriously than any mishap you do on your daily life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You have to
So
take it really seriously.
So when she left, she was a little upset. But honestly, when I was talking to you, I didn't think, like when you first were telling me, you sounded like you were getting flustered, like a little bit, but you didn't sound that upset. I get it, she might be shaken up.
By the time we arrived, I wasn't upset.
Yeah.
I was calm.
Yeah.
But I wanted her to understand why I got upset.
And I don't think there was anything wrong with you being frustrated, like, you know what I mean, as a parent. The fact that she tapped somebody's car, that interferes with you. It messes up with your insurance. It messes up your transportation to work, which is how you provide for your...
Yeah, it's how we live.
Like,
exactly.
So it's been a little bit of a morning. She was a little bit frustrated at Aaron for getting upset. And I get it. You know, you're upset, but you still have to be reflective and put things into perspective, because Aaron still got in the car and drove. I think he took over at that point and said, you know what, let me drive from there on out, because like there was no immediate damage to any of the vehicles, so it wasn't like he couldn't drive, like it couldn't be driven. So he took it and drove her still to her you know, to where she wanted to go. And you could have just turned back and came home.
Yeah, we weren't far from home. We could have just gone home. For sure. But
even just out of like frustration, you could have done that and you didn't. And I swear, kids don't see things from a parental perspective. And that's what I've been learning as I parent teens. Like, you guys see all of the happy parts, and it's not like it's so far gone, but it's not like, you know what I mean? You don't see the other side of parenting, because it's hard. It's not all easy, especially when you're parenting teenagers who are growing up and you know,
independence.
Yeah, getting independence.
Yeah. And
accepting responsibility. I think there's that, everyone fears growing up. They don't want to grow up, because with that comes more responsibility.
Great maturity comes great responsibility.
Yeah, so adulting is hard. Yeah. So that's been our Saturday morning. She's still at her event, so that's what you heard her. You heard us touching base with her because she hasn't touched base with us yet, to let us know that she's good, and that, you know, one of the things I didn't want was for her to go there and then be like crying, or it has to be on,
be all upset,
you know, have everyone else be her shoulder to cry. And I figure if that's the case, like, you should be home maybe. But she still wanted to go, and she sounds good. That's
She sounded good.
She sounds good. So what you know, I trusted her instinct. She said she wanted to still go, even though I can only imagine her with red eyes. She's inherited this thing from me that if we cry, our eyes are puffy. So her eyes like get severely puffy. It's so funny, but she cried now, so it's not gonna get puffy unless she rubs it or unless she goes to sleep. That was me, like when I was growing up. If I cried the night before and I went to sleep, I would wake up and my eyes would be so puffy.
Yeah.
So I already knew ahead, and I always like iced my eyes. That was like the only option.
And they would go down.
Well, yeah, enough to not just look like I've been bawling for 5 days straight.
Maybe you had allergies.
I don't know, but I don't know what causes that.
I'm saying.
You're so, they're so funny, so funny. Why are we advertising for Tim Hortons? Tim Hortons?
If they want to pay us, they can.
Why are we
I don't
advertising
think they
for
will.
them? Let's turn. But anyways, yeah.
Let's turn into the maple leaf. That's better, right?
So long story short, I mean, that's that. The person took Dad's info or whatever, and they'll let us know if anything is okay. Is everything's okay?
She was a wonderful person.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you know, I don't see any damage. Everything looks good. I don't want to traumatize her. I'll just take her information and just in case. You know, the car's under warranty, so.
Aw, and that's a tell them what kind of car it was.
It was an Infiniti QX60.
Okay.
So, like,
I want
launching that
one of
car is
those.
going to cost more than the average car.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
So, you know, if she was going to hit a car, she picked the right one.
I guess so. But it's still so expensive. You know, the funny thing is, I remember when we bought our brand new Murano back in the day,
Yeah,
and
and
drove
then
it off the lot, and the first day,
Someone rear-ended us?
the first day though, we drove it and parked in the parking lot at the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
Someone scratched it. The very first day, guys, we bought this brand new vehicle.
Someone dinged it.
Oh my gosh. And that time, that was because we postponed buying a house that we were even able to buy that, because it was money we were saving towards a house. We're like, you know what? Okay, let's go ahead and
get a new vehicle.
Because we knew that would interfere with us getting a house. It's more debt, you know?
Because the Murano, our old vehicle was paid off, right?
Yeah, but we needed one because the seat went on that old one.
The seat went on that one. That was terrible.
However, another incident happened with it. Was it within a year of owning the vehicle that we were driving? And that woman was driving around the corner. She was on her phone and she rear-ended our vehicle, just turning around. And she did scratch it. She did dent it. Was it a little dent?
Little dent, yeah.
It was like a slight dent. And we were young. We didn't know how to go about it. But I mean, I think we went about it the best way we could. We put it through insurance. And it costed over $1,000 to fix that tiny little dent. Because they ended up just, I think, replacing the whole bumper.
Yeah, that's right.
But, you know,
$1,000.
$1,000. And quick story, you know why we were like so adamant about getting that fixed? Right shortly after meeting Aaron, I had a vehicle, and this lady this grandma in the parking lot like she drove into me. I was parked and she was backing out. She backed into my vehicle, and I came out, I looked at it, and everything seemed fine. I was like, okay, you know what? I was young. I think I was like 18.
Yeah.
19. I was like, okay, it looks fine. She just drove and went. I didn't take anything. We didn't exchange anything. The next day I was driving and my muffler falls off in the middle of the road.
That's embarrassing, huh?
Oh my gosh.
It is so loud. Everyone knows that your muffler fell off.
Not only was it loud, it was dragging. It was making that big honking sound, and it was clinging on.
Oh.
And I had no option. I had to go where I was going because I was still going to work, and I still had to drive that thing home. So that's been like a life lesson for me. I'm like, you know what? Anytime that happens, I'm going to take that information because I don't want that to happen again. And I think that's the important thing. Like,
sure. That's the most important thing. Take down information just in case.
Exactly.
So.
And this stuff happens all the time. I think since then we've had that woman opened her car door into our car. Just like 2 weeks ago, we were at the pet shop and this guy backed into our van.
And we could see that it scratched the bumper.
But like, what can you do?
There you have it.
Yeah, that's our Saturday. I'm about to dive into this food real quick because I'm hungry. My energy's like, ugh. And we're gonna go finish the Master of Disguise. I'm joking. We're gonna watch it later. No.
We're gonna watch it later? I'm gonna do a little bit of work.
Aaron's
on
being
it.
a hater.
You stopped it for me?
No, but I should. But
I think
mean,
did you guys finish the movie?
no, because someone disappeared. Who? Someone. Gabrielle fell asleep or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But that's nice. You want to watch it. I know you do. You tell me the second time. After watching it the second time around, it's good.
Just as
No,
as
it's
it was
not.
the first time.
No, it's not. Stop lying. It's funny.
It's just you know what it is? It's Dana Carvey.
You're a hater.
I think the rest of the movie would be okay without Dana Carvey.
He's the star. Oh my gosh, I would not watch it if it didn't have
You know
him.
who would have been a better Master of Disguise? Would have been way better.
No one.
Tell me who.
No.
You know who?
No. Nobody. It's him.
Jim Carrey.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love Jim Carrey. You can't do that. You
better.
cannot do that. Eric, stop it. I love Jim Carrey, so I can't be a hater to say you did that. That was like a big setup. But I love him in it. I love Dana Carvey or whatever his name is in it. I like him in there. Why are you such a hater for it? Does he star in any other movies?
You know what? I think that was his only solo. He starred in Wayne's
So
World.
why are you trying to? Oh yes. Okay, so he's a star then. Anyways, yeah, guys. So that's our little Saturday morning chit chat podcast-ish type video. We should do a podcast. We should do a podcast where we just sit down and talk about stuff like that.
Stuff?
That was nice.
You can just open the paper and read.
But just if you guys gave us like questions, or I mean, we could come up with some too, but or topics, we could talk about different stuff like that. It's nice bouncing off each other.
Sure.
But that was like an example of parenting life, and you know what? We live and we learn, and our kid is out there. She's having a good time. I hope she at least thinks about what happened. We just wanted her to understand the severity. Like, we're not gonna, nothing else is gonna happen, you know, except just try to be patient with her and just. Oh, my camera is being rude. Oh, she sent you pictures.
She sent a movie.
No way.
What did she send?
Is she sending them to both of? She sent it to you alone?
No, I don't think so. It's to.
Oh, okay. She did good. She did good.
Oh no, she didn't. She didn't. Oh, she didn't respond.
Okay, girl. Oh, how come the bowling alley looks so... Okay, let's go bowling in March. No, we can't. Huh? The bowling alley's going to be jam-packed come March break, isn't it?
Oh, wow.
Huh?
She hit 3 pins.
Anyways, thank you guys so much for chiming in. Don't forget to...
Subscribe, guys. I want you to subscribe.
That is not the pitch, Aaron.
Oh, sorry. That's not the pitch. Okay. What's it called?
We've been doing this since 2014.
Like, what is it? Like,
What is wrong
what is
with
the
you?
second one?
Comment.
Oh, like, comment, and subscribe.
Share.
And share. Don't forget to share. Okay, I'm gonna get this done. Like, comment,
Oh my
subscribe, and share, guys. Share with your friends, your family, even your enemies. I'd really appreciate
Oh my gosh. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Much love.